5, 4.
Hello and welcome to another dirt video. This time I am in the Audi Quattro. This thing is definitely a bit of a handful. You can see understeer, oversteer, everything in this thing. It's not really particular in how it wants to kill you. It also has a pretty nasty turbo kind of kick in, so you go from no power if your revs go down, you pump. Anyway, you can see me kind of just starting to get the feel of it here. Just jumped in, just kind of doing the motions here, getting into the groove, get that flow state happening. Just moving nice and quick. Like, I'm sort of timid here for the 5th gear. Should be shifting up, but I'm sort of not in complete control here. I'm sort of at my limit, so I made the executive decision not to touch that 5th gear till later on, until I got a bit more confidence. But you can see I am bloody yeeting it. It's like if you got a kid and put them in a rocket or something, just gave him the wheel. But here you go, nice little hairpin there. Not too tidy, but I sort of got the point across.
60.
It's, just gently brush the wood there. No harm done, just a bit of paint work. And I'm just enjoying the Michigan countryside. It's pretty nice. I've managed to improve my graphics and stuff from the last video, a bit of optimization. You can even see my my feet there. It's not really accurate what I'm actually doing in real life. Sometimes I might do the old heel toe or the old clutch kick. Doesn't really translate very well. This guy and his little robot legs. So here I didn't see that hairpin coming up, locked the brakes and slid. So you never really want to do that. You just slam the brakes, you panic. It's worse than just not doing it. Often you'll kind of trail brake, so just a little bit of brake, shift the weight onto the front of the car. Keeps it a bit steadier at high speed as well. It's like sort of put the weight on the front tyres, a bit more steering from the turn. Similar thing here, I didn't see the turn, yeeted it. It's alright, cheeky little recovery. The problem here is too much panic. You need to just collect yourself back up after a crash. Sometimes it can, knock on from one crash into like 5. You never get your groove back.
80.
I managed to sort of get back into it. I'm kind of driving a little bit more aggressively now because I feel like I've lost time because of that crash. It's sort of counterintuitive because you're trying to catch up when you've lost time, but you end up making more mistakes. That's why often rallies are one of those risk management sort of things where you want to prioritize finishing than finishing in a coffin. But given that it's a video game, I can go full beans with no risk to my own life. Mad props to people that actually used to do this. So you gotta have balls of steel.
100.
If you listen now, if you've never got into rally, you can hear the co-driver, and he'll say
120.
120. That means the turn's 120 meters away. Bit of a hairpin. Oh, stalled it. Can we get back? Oh, that's embarrassing.
6 right.
Just keep going. Just keep going. The 6 right would be a very gentle bend, and then a 1 would be, the next thing after a hairpin.
Keep right over 180.
So the lower the number, the sharper the turn, pretty much.
Turn unseen. 3 right.
3 right. What happens here? Oh, unfortunate. So you can kind of like have this danger sense. So you're just chugging along, left 4, right 5, and then you hear hairpin or left 2 or 3 or 1. And that sort of, it's kind of like a mental red flag. Your brain kind of associates it with danger after a little while. So you can kind of just not really focus too much on the calls, and then you hear that, it's like alarm bells going off in your head.
Opens 40. Left.
I'm sort of getting into it here.
6 to keep right of a jump. And keep right of a crest. 30.
Just thought I'd be quiet for a little bit, let you enjoy the beautiful sound of the Quattro.
And 6 left.
Probably one of the old time classics, Group B. You know, there's not many people that know of rally that don't know of Group B. Sorry, the Audi Quattro. Thing has made waves in its time, that's for sure. These cars are renowned for being death traps, just because you can't put that much power in something and not have it be deadly. The Audi Quattro was actually the first rally in the Group B to go over to full-wheel drive. They sort of pioneered it. Once they got it operational, they just cleaned up, and then everyone had no choice but to go full-wheel drive from then on.
Tightens 3.
It's really interesting sort of history. There's a lot to it. It goes back, way back to the Mini Cooper days, the old rally. As soon as man had car, he yeeted it through the bush. Just a fact of life.
80 to keep middle of a long crest.
Nice little slide there, bit of power slide.
80. Keep left of a jump into 4 right long.
These are the moments that get dicey when you've got these big air and you've got to
tight in left.
keep on the road there.
80.
See my hesitancy as I come up to this one. So I don't have a handbrake, so
6 right long.
you don't really have this low speed
Keep left of a
maneuver.
50.
You know, a lot of people do, so I got to do the old weight transfer. I mentioned that in the last video.
6 right.
I think it's good practice not to use the handbrake when starting out as well. Gives you a better fundamentals just for the physics of the car, the weight transfer and the grip on the tyres and all that sort of thing.
5 right long.
You can see I'll kind of
Into 6 left.
see that's like oversteer, the back end comes out and I just keep sending it around the corner. Anyway, that's one down. Thank you very much. Like, favorite and subscribe if you want something nice to happen in your day. Thank you very much.